Today there was a disturbance in Trafalgar Square when a man, dressed as Father Christmas and advocating for father's justice, scaled the square's renowned Christmas tree.
Ooh, so I'm in Leicester Square for the ending of Men Walk and Talk for the year. And I'm late. I am so late. Those who don't know me, or those who do, I'm a very disorganized person. Timekeeping is an issue for me. I'm like the white rabbit. The white rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. But anyway, let's try and meet these guys up. Maybe why I'm so late, maybe because I'm an unpaid carer. And if you want to know more about that and the organization that I also work with, you can talk to that handsome man there who's going to come up and explain more about Carers for Carers. So, Carers for Carers, what is this organization? It is there for unpaid carers. I myself is an unpaid carer. I've been a user for a while now. I became a member of staff. The organization is there for unpaid carers of London. It's based in Lambeth, Brixton, and it just offers a space for unpaid carers to get time for themselves. So you're looking for adults, doesn't matter if you're male or female. Once you care for someone, you are able to access this service. Now, the service used to be absolutely free, but to cover cost, it is a small surcharge to use its services. Some services are free. Another example would be like, for example, massages. So I know in Brixton Recreation Centre, where we are, they offer half price for massages for its users, which I think is £35 for one massage. We offer the same thing for around £5, so you're getting roughly 90% off. And again, it's just to cover surcharges because this organization really doesn't make a profit, but they still have staff members that need to be paid, and some of the staff even do things on their own back. They volunteer at times, even the masseuse who are coming in sometimes volunteer at times for very low pay versus what they get from their private clientele. There are other things on offer like workshops, well-being workshops, Tai Chi, box exercise, gym use. There's a lot of things that we do. Sometimes we go out to theatre. We have this amazing relationship with the NO, the National Opera House or company, and we get to go to the opera. Again, very small surcharge. Where a ticket might cost like £80, you get it for a £5. Because that's the kind of relationship we have with the company. I was in Tesco's in Black Supermarket, and I bumped into someone who is an unpaid carer, and I offered them the service, to use the service, and they were overwhelmed, they were overjoyed because they never heard of it. And another lady in the other aisle actually heard me talking about this, and she came running across. Can I get a massage? I need a massage. And available to everyone. And she was like, yeah, but could I get in because I care for my grandson? I was like, well, you don't care for him full time? Maybe. And she goes, well, actually I have a son who I care for as well, got a stroke. I'm like, well, you're definitely qualified. And the question is, how come a lot of people haven't heard of the services? They're like, we haven't heard of you before. We've been in public services, actual access services, and we never heard of you before. And the funny thing is, we have won awards, and it is true. Our service, for some reason, is not widely known throughout London, but we are widely known in the service industry. So here's the opportunity to use the service. You can Google Carers for Carers as well, At the end of the video, you will see also information that you can access this. I will now leave you back to West End, where these guys are having fun with Men Walk and Talk. And the funny thing is, Men Walk and Talk is also under one of the branch of Carers for Carers. So you know, we have all these services that are linking and working together. So enjoy yourself, and we'll see you soon.
First time I am with Chat and Walk and Talk, and the last gathering of the year 2024, and with my bros here, and I'm really enjoying it. A beautiful day, in the center of London. I'm happy here.
Thank you so much. Mr. Portugal, you want to come in?
Mr. Portugal.
Wait, well, how come you're here today at Men Walk and Talk? What's going on for you?
Men's Walk and Talk?
Yeah, why are you here?
Well, isn't it obvious?
It's obvious.
We are here, enjoying each other,
Yes.
as we always do on Men's Walk and Talk, and have a great conversation.
And speaking English as a second language.
As all,
As a second language.
I like that. I like that. It connects people. It connects people from different areas all over the world. That normally doesn't happen. Loving it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I get a better shot of him? No, we can't see his face. There's never a dull moment on Men Walk and Talk.
one of the directors. One of 4 directors of Men's Walk and Talk. And in the history of time, I have been a member of the Brixton gay community. I have found my name here on this memorial tribute that we did for Justin Fashioner when he passed, supposedly by suicide. I say supposedly, but that's what they say. And I was able to read some of my poetry as a tribute, part of the tribute event that we organized.
I've got to say though, he's quite shy sometimes, but this guy has done so much. I'm telling you, it's an iceberg of what Dirk has done for Brixton, and it was just nice having a chat with him.
I've just lived in Brixton, that's all I've done.
He's quite modest.
We met at Leicester Square, we walked down to Trafalgar Square, which was very interesting because the Christmas tree in the middle of Trafalgar Square, there's a man dressed as Father Christmas who's climbed up the tree and has kind of chained himself to the tree, and he's got photographs of his, I presume it's him and a little boy. So I can only assume that he's part of the father, there's this group that's arguing for fathers' rights, the rights of fathers for justice, that's it. But there's an ex-man who's dressed up as Spider-Man sometimes.
Yes.
So I think it's part of the same thing. And it was interesting, there's police all around the place, but they're playing the waiting game. They're not going to force him out the tree. So, okay, yeah, they like to do them high places, and they did House of Commons one time. Man, they put out a banner there. So, yeah, that's the one, yeah. So, and then we made our way down to Somerset House, the ice skating, and we saw an exhibition. I can't remember the name of the artist, but it's a black gay artist, very interesting photos and things.
Yeah, I said the same because I've been here the whole year. Life happens, but I've been conscious about what's been going on. Because obviously, thankfully, you guys posted things on YouTube and so on and so forth, things to follow. And yeah, it's good to still learning. I mean, I missed the Haywood Gallery thing for History Month, and I'm so glad it was footage taken because I learned a lot just from that. Just from that.
I've got one question though. This has been obviously a black, gay, or queer exhibition. Which I just wanted to know what.
There is no ambiguity in the photos.
It's like,
I've seen enough black gay art. I appreciate the art. I appreciate the expression. I appreciate the identity that's being expressed and what have you. Like one thing that talking to another brother just in this present exhibition was that the main artist Ajamu, and that his expression is very in your face, very an aggressive assertion of identity. No criticism of that, but in terms of stylistic differences. So I appreciate the art, and I appreciate the identity that's being expressed. So
lovely.
John and Topper, and they're both doing what they do. I don't really see much people doing what they do.
And appreciate the courage that it takes, actually.
Yeah, but they do it like effortless.
Yeah.
It's like
bang, bang, bang.
Just do your thing over there and other people. But anyway, that's life. That is life.
But I want to take this opportunity because it's coming to the end of the year, and I just want to give thanks and love and appreciation to Men's Walk and Talk, because as I look back on the year and even the times when I haven't made the walks and stuff, it's been beautiful to be part of a group that is just basically celebrating us for who we are. So I give thanks and praise to everyone in 2024 who take 2 steps out of their yard to come walk with the Men's Walk and Talk. Blessings, love, all positivity for 2025.
Yeah, no, I have to say, thank you. That's what I can really say.
Bless up. Wicked. So Men's Walk and Talk is finished for the year. 2024 is gone. But where am I? I'm at Brixton Street Gym. Why am I here? Because Men's Walk and Talk, we visited Brixton Street Gym 2 weeks ago. And the owner, the founder, he was very polite and he welcomed the users, but us Men's Walk and Talk, free access until 2025. So what I'm saying, especially for those guys from Men's Walk and Talk who don't know about this, you could come down to Brixton Street Gym, tell them you're part of Men's Walk and Talk. There's no joining fee, and what he will do for you is offer you cheap. When I say cheap, I mean cheap membership to use. And it's not like you pay for a whole year. You pay as you go. Sometimes you might have hard times. He will help you out. He will help you as much as best as he can. Because with Brixton Street Gym, it's about community. So yeah, if you want to get your fitness right, you want to get help with nutrition, and they've got different classes for different age groups. So you come down, tell them Men's Walk and Talk sent you. Yeah. You might get a message asking, are you a part of Men's Walk and Talk? But we will recommend you and you will get some nice, good treatment. But yeah, so that's it. We're done, and I will pass you back over. And before I go, I gotta say, today when we visited the Queer Black Exhibition, and some people were asking me, yeah, but you're straight and you're Muslim. How come you are in there? Honestly, I went to see what it's about from their point of view, from other people's point of view. I mean, again, I would go into a church, I would go into a synagogue, I would go into different places to find out where or the perspective of different people. Now, I work in the community, I work as a therapist, I work as a well-being practitioner, and I work with different people, and I need to understand their world. Now, I don't judge anyone. That's your thing, this is my thing, right? You eat meat, I might eat vegetarian. You might be a vegan, I might eat meat. I'm a Muslim, you might be a Christian. And funny enough, the thing is, yesterday, I went to 2 church Christmas dinners, right? And you know, I was invited. I'm a Muslim, and they wanted to talk to me about other things. I did not film it. Reason why I didn't film it, I didn't document it. It just felt that I needed this more organic, natural connection with them without the camera in their face, and it was beautiful. You know, the first church I went to, which was in Clapham, the culture was different. The food I ate was more, I would say, traditional, westernized. Assalamualaikum. Yeah, it was more traditionalized, westernized food, you know, your Yorkshires, your potatoes, gravy, but I was able to have conversations with people of what it's like being a black Muslim, you know, all these different issues that was going on. So yeah, we had this conversation about, you know, difference between us, being Christians, Muslims, about, you know, how, funny enough, how that church, which is actually Latter-day Saints, how they actually work with Muslim communities and fundraising, especially in North America and Canada, around raising money for charity. They work together, and how they actually support each other by sending money to each other to build demolished churches. So, you know, it's about differences, but see how to work together to build a community. Also, from that, I went to another one up in Romford, and that was mostly African, traditional. When I had a lot of African food, jollof rice. You know, the meat was halal as well. I had Portuguese cakes. So yeah, but other than that, I would say, you know what, everyone has their own thing, and we need to not judge people, you know, that's between them and their God and that kind of stuff. But other than that, I would say, you know what, it's been a nice year, ending of the year, and I'll leave the ending words or the last words from the founder and CEO of Men Walk and Talk to Mr. Shaka Shombe.
What a way to start the last Men's Walk and Talk. Our conversation was based around what words or phrases that didn't really serve us in 2024, and what words and phrases we're looking to implement in 2025 to give us a positive outlook in 2025. We then later take the walk down to Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square, as you all today, was full of amazing Christmas memorabilia, Christmas shops, even the big old tree in Trafalgar Square, so where the Father Christmas was up in the tree. I think it's protesting. Again, the conversation was about religion and cultural things that keeps us in a particular space. Does it truly serve us? So our conversation was around that, in envelope around Christmas and what Christmas meant to us. Then later we take the walk all the way down to Somerset House, somewhere over there, and where we see the Ujama Exhibition. Again, conversations around that, around the 80s, around gay rights around that time. And then we brought it down to the Embankment. And again, keeping that theme about what is 2025 going to bring for us, and what we're going to put our hearts and minds to and achieve in 2025. So that was Men's Walk and Talk for today. Until next year, 2025. Till then, bye-bye for now.